Hello, all in the YouTube land. I am that guy, and you are you, and this is my story. Not really a story, it's more about the Apple convention yesterday. I gotta say, expected, predictable. The watch is actually probably the most exciting thing that happened yesterday. With a EKG monitor and finally bigger screen. About time. I love big watches. Big watches. So, really, they announced the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max, which, by the way, could have done better with the name. Just stick with Plus next time, because now we're just going to call it the Max. The iPhone Max. Fancy name. But, of course, everything was leaked out before, so the big reveal of the images was not, that big. At least this year, I think maybe last year as well, there's not a device lost or forgotten somewhere. So at least the hardware was somewhat a surprise, but still it's not just the same one step above what they did last year. But in funner news, yes, funner is a word, they have discontinued the iPhone 10, the iPhone SE, and the 6S and 6S Plus. Therefore, effectively killing the headphone jack. And to top it all off, if you do buy the new iPhone XS, XS Max, or XR, or XR, whatever they're called, no more dongle. They still make them, but they will not give you one. They really want you to go with Bluetooth or become so dedicated to Lightning port jack that you just can't use anything without it. I mean, honestly, is for a lot of people is not a big deal because, we've been on Bluetooth for years, right? I have for probably at least 5-6 years now, at least. Using Bluetooth devices, some shape or another, whether it's just like little earpiece that go in the ear, the muffs or whatever it may have been. We've all been on Bluetooth for a while now. So, just kind of some thoughts on it. The home button is dead. Long may it rest in peace. Now it's just all by Face ID and by passcode, which honestly I think they kind of missed an opportunity by moving. Maybe like resurrecting the fingerprint, the Touch ID, by putting it on the Apple logo on the back. A lot of people don't really believe they should have to scan their face against their phone. Honestly, it's cool. I've tried it. It works well when it got all the little bugs worked out of it. But there are those who will resist. They will go kicking and screaming if they have to. But eventually, all will adopt it. It'll become the norm. And besides, they had the same problem when the Touch ID came out, where a lot of people were saying, Apple will never have my fingerprint. They'll never have it. And eventually they gave in. Said, oh, well, this is kind of cool. So I think it can go the same way with the Face ID. So, who knows? Who knows how, the world will react to no more Touch ID. It's one of those things I'm pretty sure if you can pick an iPhone 6S or iPhone SE, while supplies last, get it. Stock up on it. But I think this will be the last year for software updates for the iPhone SE, 5S, and I think 6S, because Apple says they will get iOS 12, but as we all know, or you should know by now, the iOS 11 was I wouldn't say failure, but it beat up the iPhone 5S, 6, 6S, and even the 7s. And honestly, Apple offered their $30 battery replacement, which if you can get one, was not a bad deal, saying that will fix the problems, which I'm not really sure if, putting hardware to fix software will be the ideal thing to do, but I am not the Apple Genius Bar technician guy. I'm just a guy. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Apple will probably claim this to be the best iPhone launch ever, probably around Christmas or January or February, saying it's their fastest selling phone in the world of all time. And one cool part, one part I was half expecting, didn't think that should pull off, was introduction of the dual SIM card. Now, for those who don't know, a dual SIM card option is where you have the ability to put in two SIM cards, effectively making your phone an international device. But Apple kind of did something interesting with this, where they are applying their eSIM technology to this. And eSIM is basically a built-in chip to the device that's reprogrammable. So an eSIM is actually already in their Apple Watch, Series 3, and now Series 4 as well, and even some of their iPads. So that is kind of cool. That I did not think they actually do, because there's rumors for years that they'll do it, and they always, kept a hush-hush if they would or not. And finally, boop, they did. So that's my takeaway from all that. I know I rant on a lot, so thank you for watching this all the way through for the past 6 minutes and change. If you like what I do, please subscribe, please like, turn on notifications, and yeah, I'll see you next time.